Hello, hello. Hi, New Era community. It is me, Dawn of the New Era, and I'm super excited to give you your August energy forecast and intuitive reading. So, I don't know if you know this or not, if you've gotten readings from other people or if you've done any life coaching at all. Please do if you haven't. Everyone needs a good life coach. But everyone does it different, right? And we need different things at different times. I'm going to turn on this light and see if it's a little more, I'm still trying to figure out the lighting piece. Well, that's a little better. This is why I need a team. I'm calling in. So the Lionsgate portal, I am calling in my team. As my friend Lindsay said, my friend Lindsay just finished up in my New Era Academy that I held in July. She put it this way. She's like, you're the product. You just need someone to come in and do the packaging. So, if anyone out there is a fan, is supportive, sees the New Era vision of body, mind, emotion, spirit, energy, balance. I mean, this ministry covers everything, just about everything. It's a balance, a homeostasis in all the different types of bodies. And I want to get it out there to more people. So if you are feeling the call, contact me. All right. I just had to say that. That's my Lions portal intention. I can't believe it's August 2021. I was meditating beforehand and I got, if you've gotten a reading by me in person, though I usually do mostly phone readings and life coaching, you'll notice I close my eyes a lot because when I close my eyes, I get really clear visions of what's to come. Now, in your individual readings, okay, you will be getting 3 paths from me. Sometimes 2, sometimes more, but usually there's 3 paths that you can take in your future. So this one is this is different. What reading I'm doing right now is the general themes for everyone. So no matter what path you go on, these are going to be the themes. If you do nothing, the result is going to be hard. It's going to be a really hard month going into the end of the year, super hard. If you get the coaching, get the support, therapists are great for the mental body. I love acupuncture, polarity therapy, craniosacral therapy for not only the energy body, but my physical body. I love MVC for the emotional body. That's what I really stand for. I feel like it's just so apparent right now that people need to level up their emotional intelligence. So, these type of things are going to help support you for what's coming. So what's coming? All right, let's get into it. Karmic relationships, babes. Karmic relationships. Everybody wants to meet their soulmate. And a karmic relationship will feel like a soulmate. I see you out there. Oh my God, I've been waiting for you. There's so much passion. Well, that's actually in this month, the karmic relationships that you're having are more awkward. My guides are coming through to say it's awkward. It's Orion energy, and it's all about growing your soul through conflict. And so it's funny, a client got this card earlier today. I shuffled and shuffled. It popped back out for the collective. So, you can grow through conflict, running away. There's a difference between setting a boundary with someone who's just physically, mentally, just abusive. You're getting nothing from them. They're not working on themselves. Hell no. Cut them out. You can tell I've been watching a lot of Full House. Cut it out, Joey says. But when it comes to just wanting to run because you don't have the tools to deal with whatever is up, this is past life stuff, guys. You meet someone from your past life. You charted, you agreed to meet at this time so that you could work something out. You can't work it out. You can't fix your problems with your mind. your brain. You do need your brain and your mind to know what the problem is, to understand your judgments of what's going on with you and so at work or relationship or friend. You do need that. Yes, absolutely. You need your mind to know, well, this is the facts, right? Like, let me get out of my judgment. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, what is it like? And let's get into the facts of the situation. And that's where the theme of August is illusion. You're being asked, I like to show you the Octarian codes so you get the downloads. Another thing with me when you get a reading is that you get downloads. And an amazing client today who was like, I don't know what I'm going to do about this, this, and this. One of her things she needed to resolve, she got a text about right at the end of her reading, like a solution text, like, hey, this is coming through. And then like a couple hours later, she got a hold of me and she was like, what? Okay, now I have a solution to the other problem. Activations, downloads. That's what I'm here for. Can't believe my daughter slammed in the door. I told her not to. It's a karmic relationship. So what is illusion? What are you constantly talking about and thinking that just isn't the truth? It's just your opinion. And so that needs to stop. Your opinion is valuable. It's valid. Sure. If it's really serving you, like it's not even my opinion. It's a fact that we're, overpopulated, under-resourced, and global warming. It's kind of a fact, right? But like my opinion is we should be focusing on that over all these other things. Like if we don't have a planet Earth, then how are we going to work on all this other systemic change? But that's just me. That is my opinion. But underneath, there are facts that you need to excavate. So with a really emotionally intelligent friend, therapist, life coach, something. Journaling is great. So you're going to feel very separated from this karmic relation, this person. Like you're going to want to connect with them. And again, it just gets awkward. And I'm going to tell you the solution to that in just a minute. The overall theme solution. Obviously, your personal guidance will be different. So hungry ghosts came up. And I don't want you to be like, what ghosts? I'm done with you, Dawn. Like, I'm not talking about the spirits of the dead. Hungry ghosts is, what are your obsessions? What have you been obsessing about? Because whatever you're obsessing about, you're avoiding something else that really needs met, touched, looked at, processed, transformed. Obsessions are there to keep you, whether it's with a person, you've been obsessed with a person, with place, with planning a trip, with even a craft or an art form, or obsessed with something that could be. If it's an illusion, if it's not here yet, and you're obsessing on it, you're going to want to find some balance. I'm going to tell you how in a minute. It's also scarcity consciousness. We've been filled with scarcity consciousness since 2020, right? Like first there wasn't enough toilet paper. Go back. I got an eco-friendly 2020 video for that. It's not really funny. It's actually not really funny. In some regards, there is a scarcity consciousness, right? What I just talked about. Like we truly, the truth behind the illusion is that we actually don't have time to figure out all the little details of life right now. We need to focus on some of the facts that are going on in your personal life and the world. Because unfortunately, the scarcity consciousness is also bringing up, towards the end of this year and the beginning of next year, there will be limited resources. There is already, our water's poisoned, our food's poisoned. Like we already are just living on the edge. You know what I mean? How many Kroger receipts have you gotten that are saying, time to recall that lettuce, recall that food, that box of rice, whatever. It's because we're, we are in a scarcity consciousness because we're not living in a rhythm with Mother Earth and nature. Look at your attachments, look at all that. So what is the medicine? If you worked with me before, I give you the We talk about and excavate the problems, the things to look at, the invitations to growth. And then we look at the medicine or the pathway, and then the medicine. The medicine is the outcome. What happens if I do learn some emotional intelligence? I do look at my obsessions and turn my opinions and start to look at the facts. What happens when we do these things? What happens when the illusion breaks? That's the medicine. And the medicine's really beautiful. It's innocence. It was a return to innocence, my guide said. Now, innocence isn't maybe say like Catholicism's version of innocence or something, like it's not like, I'm just a perfect little cherub on a rock. It's not that kind of innocence. If you look at kids, they're open, they're curious, they're real, they're authentic. And that's what all the Ascended Masters say we're going back to, is that level of authenticity, right? And the biggest need, I love to channel, what are we needing? What are we needing above all this month? And the need that came up was affection. Don't even mind that calendar. It was a prank, but yes. So it's innocent, but it's hilarious. It is a Shiva style calendar, but affection. So it looks like those are both upside down. So affection is like, we have been in fight, flight, or freeze, and it is time to soften and open. It is time to soften and open. Now, you're going to have a big mistake if you soften and open during these karmic relationships, because it's really, that's not the space to soften and open. I recommend finding safe spaces in nature, retreats. I'm having an empath sensitive person retreat at a studio in Columbus, Ohio on August 22nd. I myself signed up for just a retreat about an hour away, a place to unwind, unfold, to process the attachments, the obsessions, to bust through the illusions. That is your job this month. As always, contact me, dawnofthenew@gmail.com, Dawn of the New Era on Instagram, Facebook. Let me know if there's a way that I can support you in your grand evolution.